Okay, welcome back. We're in the second game of best of three between Instinct Esports and Point Blank. There was a uh,
Power cut, yeah.
this power cut in the streamer, so couldn't live the Big Ben phase. So we are live onto the game, and you can see both the teams are taking defensive positions.
It's pretty amazing to see Lucian coming in from Colo Fanboy. It's the reverse matchup from before. He played against Lucian last game and now he picked Lucian himself. And Shen going on to Colossus. What do you think the bans were? Do you think Blitzcrank was banned?
I can tell you the bans actually. Uh, The Trundle, Blitzcrank, Fish, Bird, and Gangplank were banned from blue side.
Trundle, what? Say it again, please.
Trundle, Blitzcrank,
Blitzcrank,
Thresh,
Thresh,
Bird, and Gangplank.
Bard and GP, I see. And what about from the
From the red side, the bans were Brom, Gregus, Zack, Victor, and Syndra.
So they banned Zack because because of being in the red side, right?
Yes, they didn't let it go. So the first pick from the blue side was Galio, which is now on to Nephilim's hand. And the first pick from the red side was Shane. So they mainly focused on the Shane pick.
I see. So in any case, Lucian is a strong laner against Kassadin. Like Kassadin suffers against AD mid laners. Lucian is one of the strongest AD lane bullies there is. So we can see that he's already pushing Kassadin under tower, harassing him freely and not taking any damage in return, healing everything up. And Galio is also quite nerfed right now. He doesn't really do as much damage as he used to. So people now are starting building.
Landed on Galio and Galio. Oh, that was a fast
That
blood.
was a lot of fight coming in. First blood coming on to Shen. Juju, I think you are a bit ahead. Can you pause at 2:45?
Okay.
41, 42,
44.
43, 44, 45, 46.
Okay.
Nice. Alright, so the first blood, nice first blood coming in from Colossus. You know, he took the revenge for the last game where Nephilim killed him 1v1. Now he killed Nephilim 1v1 using the taunt and the Q of Shen, doing a lot of damage.
And also in level 1, I guess. Okay, so Alice is in the blue side jungle. That's only for the word.
Catherine being picked for
Flash.
Flash. Another taunt coming in, and Nephilim is taking a lot of damage from Shen. He can't really tank it anymore. The damage is way too high from Shen. So when you land the Q of Shen, I think it has a HP percentage damage that works on the enemy.
So there is another attempt for the taunt, but
and you know,
this time it didn't land.
And Zaya trying her best to trade and winning the trade in the process. But the problem here is that Nephilim is used to playing Galio, but Galio is nerfed now. He doesn't really do as much damage as he used to, so he's losing out on trade quite a bit. Taunt coming in, some trades going on.
And this is at the bot lane, and there's no word from the blue side in the tribush. Caitlyn has put one. Alice is going back to the frog.
Lucian coming in from some trade, but it doesn't do as much damage as you want it to be able to do.
Yeah, I'm back.
Are you watching the game? Please tell us your timer.
5:10.
Alright, we're going to pause at 20.
13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Alright, play. Did you sync with us?
Yes.
Nice. So Synchro, what do you think about the Lucian mid now?
Lucian mid is like, it's meta pick, and everybody's picking it against weak early mid laners like Kassadin, Syndra.
Yes,
So I
yes.
guess it's a legit pick. And they're trying to cheese it with Elise, but so far he's pushing a lot that Elise couldn't even gank.
Yes, that's
You can
true.
get it from the CS difference, you see, 39 to 19. More
Yeah,
than half, actually.
It's normal, and I think like Warwick should have put some pressure in mid lane because he's like he's pushing without any wards. If you can see, like the whole 6 minutes.
Lucian is level 6.
Yes, well, it won't really be a problem because I played Kassadin today and I realized that he's like really crazy strong mid to late game. So if you can survive the early game, it will be like really a dangerous thing for the enemy team to deal with.
Okay, there's a
Trade going up
Better
top.
from,
Ellis
uh,
comes
Ellis.
to gank. Nice taunt landed from
level
Nephilim.
5. So
Nice.
Boom coming in.
Oh, that was a
Warwick is here
nice
to
setup
help.
from
Nice fear
Warwick.
coming in.
But why did Daniel come back? And
That
there's a
was
nice
pretty-
steal from Warwick. The Shen couldn't land fully.
So there's a nice counter gank from Warwick coming in to help the Galio and ending up securing a kill. Shen's ult being burned off in the process, so a win-win situation for them.
Exactly, I think at top Elise just misplayed.
So Kassadin is going ham on Lucian. Lucian is really calling. Morgana came from the backside and
He should not be able to survive this.
oh, that was a flash and from Morgana.
Yeah, flashbang.
Yes, that was good actually because Lucian had flash, so he might have escaped. So Wacky Tobacco didn't really want to take a chance on that and just went in for the kill.
Could be risky.
Yes, it's very risky to chase down someone who has a flash.
Blue team just did the right thing after like 7 minutes. Lucian has been pushing without any wards, so he had to be punished, and they did it well.
I think bot lane. Okay, they are going back.
Are they trying to take the dragon or something? They're setting up wards in the river, and I think they're trying to set up a gank from Elise. Elise is coming around.
We can see Galio's teleport is up.
They're
and we can
going
also
for
see
Wacky
Elise is
Tobacco.
trying to-
Nice dodge from Wacky Tobacco, but he has to
Alright.
die because 3 of them collapsed on him.
And red team just used like Wakitobe just flashed at mid, and they had the information, and they just ganked at bot and get a free kill. It was a
Yes,
like nice play by red team.
They're doing a lot of damage to the towers. Good dive
Oh,
coming in.
that was a dive
Nice
from
ignite.
the red team and
And he's probably going to survive. Yes,
nice
he does.
initiate from the
That was a
Raka.
nice dive coming from 2 squishy champions, man. Like, I'm really impressed.
So calculated. Warwick was late.
This is the second time Flash is dying under turret alone. Like he did the same mistake the past game.
Yes, but in that case it was Zack. Like in this case, this is like two squishy champions. Like this was really well played by the red team, I'd say. He also dodged the knockup, I think.
Yeah,
we can see Morgana. Oh,
level
that was a
6
nice Q from Morgana. I think Lucian is dead. And dead. That was a nice cocoon landed by Elise, but there was no one to follow.
Like the flash was like wasted for Lucian.
Nice cocoon coming out from.
And
what's he gonna do? Can he survive? Does he have the cooldowns? He has the cooldowns. He has to just wait for it. He should have waited. He should have waited before he used his ult to go over the wall. He had the HP for it. He had the HP to tank it, you know. Because after the ult, he survived for like 2 seconds.
To take the mid lane tower. Also to
Barna is coming in to save the day.
That was a nice Q from Morgana, but Shen ulted, and also Galio ulted there. That was a
Nice taunt coming in
by Galio. I think Lucian. Oh, that was a nice ult by Zaya. And Kasadin was not there.
Franco is going to be dead, I think. Unless Kassadin decides to not go for it, or he doesn't have the cooldowns for it. Or he actually doesn't have the mana, I think. The more you jump, the more mana it costs, so you have to be careful about choosing your jumps.
That was a real nice play by Nephilim. Like he got to turn 3 people.
Yes, that was a very nice play, and it helped him help them even the team fight a lot more.
Teleport from Kasadin also a good one.
Yes, definitely.
I think the first blue for Kasadin this time. I didn't see him take the blue.
Really, you know.
Take this time actually the
Tower is going down.
and push in, and the first blood tower goes to the red team.
Going on to Lucian. Kassadin not getting the blue anyway, so it's going to be hard lane anyway. They're going to try to set up the dragon, I think. Good binding from Morgana. Are they going for?
Okay, so Caitlyn is alone in bot lane, and you can see only.
That's a really late teleport.
Blue team. Then teleported.
It's a nice dash coming out from Rakan.
It was a 1 for 2.
Yes, it was 1 for 2. It could have been worse if Nephilim didn't have TP. It could have been a lot worse. Everyone being here just, you know, saved both teams from having a massive loss.
Oh!
Kranko trying to stop the recall, and he succeeds. Pretty annoying.
Okay, there's a lot of goal difference. The team's almost 3k. It's 2.6k. And red team
Yes.
is also one tower ahead.
Yes, and the CS difference in lanes actually making the goal difference.
Except the bot lane. The rest of the lanes, red teams
Are
are ahead.
yes, exactly. And Rakan is doing an exceptionally well job. Like all games, he has like 90%, 90+% kill participation in this game. Score is 106.
Initiation
There's a
coming
fight
in from Panda.
blue team, and I think that Zaya is down.
Yeah,
Rakan is still trying to fight with the ultimate.
I think ult was cancelled
Okay,
by
that's a double
Galio.
kill for Caitlyn. Castle is teleporting to the mid lane
Good
to save the
initiation.
tower.
Good initiation from
Morgana.
Morgana.
yeah. I think Zaya was a bit early with his ult, or he could
Okay,
just
there's
turn
a
the fight.
dive in the mid lane, and Kassadin hardly survives. Time with his ultimate. That was a nice token from Elise. Okay, the calling coming from the Lucian. And
Morgana
Kassadin
joins
fighting
in. I
back.
think
I think Elise.
Alyssa might be dead because
Elise is
she
dead.
doesn't have cocoon. I mean the Oracle. She doesn't have Oracle. I
Okay, the
think
first tower
Instinct
for
Esports
blue
is
team.
catching up slowly. The first tower was taken in mid lane, I think.
For blue team.
Oh yes, the first tower for blue team. Trade going on top lane. Who's going to win?
Tank versus tank. We can see red team is ahead in vision till now. Still there's no dragon fight. Blue team is positioning in the bot lane and Rakan is all alone.
Not Rakan, Zaya.
It was Rakan, bro. Oh. My bad.
It's okay.
Nice cocoon coming in from Elise, and there's a fight going on, and a trade going on in the top lane. Elise taking a lot of damage. I'd say Kassadin is a really strong pick.
Kassadin
A lot of
got
damage,
first
yes.
blue of the game in 19 minutes.
The dragon is being contested. Will there be a teleport from Shen? They're going to let the dragon go, I guess.
A nice zoning from Morgana and Kassadin.
Oh, there is a bit taunting coming out from Def.
So goals are almost even. There was a attempt for initiation in the mid lane, and Lucian used his dash, survived. Culling has been used from Lucian, and that took almost more than half HP of Caitlyn.
Yes. That was a good binding from Morgana.
Morgana.
Warwick waiting for a pick, and Rakan also going for that direction as well. Is he going to go for it? And he decides to back off. They didn't have enough people there for the initiate, so they decided not to go for it.
Kassadin has already reached his mid game and he has a like Zonia. So I think next team fight can be like more efficient and deal more damage.
There's a fight going on in the top lane. Warwick has landed his ult, nice. And I think Shen will survive this time as his teammates are there. There is also another taunt from Galio and Shen.
Kassadin was
And that Rakan ultimate, that was too good, but the Galio ultimate knocked up everyone almost. And there is only Lucian and Zaya left. Oh, that was a nice fear from Warwick. And Lucian took Caitlyn.
Warwick is going to be dead as well. It was not really a good trade 2 for 2. And Morgana stays alive. She can't really do anything right now. I don't think she can take the tower as well.
I think she could take the tower. Oh, there was actually shortage of minion.
In the last fight, Kassadin couldn't even use his Zonia. He was like chain CC.
Yes, he was instantly killed. So I think they are reconnecting battle ping.
Yeah, considering like Warwick wasted his ultimate on Shen and Kassadin couldn't even do any damage in the team fight, but the blue team somehow come out ahead in the team fight.
Yes, it's because the Caitlyn did a lot of damage from the back line.
Yes.
And he burned his flash to get the double kill. I think it was worth, in the sense that he'll be like really strong now.
Yes, exactly. It was worth.
Elise getting picked on inside her own jungle.
Okay, Lucian,
Lucian is
in
getting
danger.
picked on. Instinct
The
Esports
outpost
is
landed.
playing the game perfectly. And giving the kill to Caitlyn anyway.
The meantime, the mid lane tower is down on the blue side, and Zaya is still pushing.
A nice hourglass coming in from Kassadin, and Zaya ends up being dead.
That's
Stayed
Zaya. He
too
survived.
long. Yes,
Long
she
time.
stayed too long for in the mid lane, and the backup arrived in the right time.
But he made it worth. He took the second tower and almost 90% of the inhibitor tower. Red team is still ahead in gold, but they're behind in 7 kills.
Wow. A random Thornwell coming out from Galio. He really doesn't have much health.
So both of the carries of the red team have taken QSS as their change CCs from the blue team. But how many times will you QSS them?
Red team trying to take control over the Baron side.
They have a
Can't
clear
keep
vision.
Kassadin, but Kassadin.
Yeah.
A lot of taunt coming in. Nice taunt by Shen and good ult from Galio.
Oh, that was a good nice
Galio
out of
tanking
Galio.
all of the culling, going in for the kill.
Oh, that's Zaya though.
Zaya tried to
He
snipe
survived with
Kassadin
60
from this side, but Kassadin is
Okay,
coming
Galio
around.
again there.
She should be dead right there.
Oh, that was
That was a nice
he
fight
died.
from the red side, but the blue team was just too strong. It took them a while to kill the Galio, and double QSS coming in had a lot of impact on their damage being reduced. They don't have enough damage to kill off a Galio and to insta-burst the Kassadin, so...
Yeah, Zaya need to rush armor pen. No, but Zaya picking a BF sword, so I think he's going for IE. But I think armor pen item would be a better choice here because he need to kill Galio.
Yeah, someone needs to kill Galio. Like, Galio is freely roaming around, landing taunts and whatnot, and knocking out people. This has to stop if they want to be useful in the team fight. They need to kill Galio if he goes in.
Oh, that was a nice steal from Rakan.
Nice,
Oh, that was a
nice
skill
binding,
from
max
Morgana.
range
Nice.
binding coming in
Oh
from
my god.
Wacky
Awesome place.
Tobacco.
Taking the blue
Shen
buff
is
with the
still
Q.
split pushing on the bot side. His ult is not up, he has teleport available. Nice ult coming in from LEH Burn Eyes. Zaya doing a lot of damage. Nephilim goes down.
He was snared by the feeders of Zaya. Then Cassidy took the top tower.
There were no creeps to take the turret.
And you see the damage coming in.
That was not so good from the Warwick. It was so cocky.
And you saw how Lucian died. Very unlucky for him. He could have just backed. So they're pressuring. Maybe they will be able to take one tower out before Nephilim comes back in. But the teleport from Kassadin is still available. And is he going to use it right now? He's going to recall and come back. And the mid tower is really low. Are they going for? Are they going to go for it?
Yes, I think mid tower will be down.
They did go for it, and I think Zaya might be dead right there. Shen landing a taunt, but it misses, and a 5-second cooldown is will he be able to get out?
Okay, Warwick is up.
Whoa, that damage from Shen coming in.
Oh, then Morgan is down.
Rakan and Elise goes down. Shen gets out alive.
I think it will be a good choice if they go for the Baron this time, as Elise is down.
Short calls are coming in from the blue side for the Baron. Elise is down and they're prepping for the Baron.
Is still 15 seconds. Rakan is also dead for 20 more seconds, so it will be an easier decision for the blue team. Okay, Lucian is trying to cover up, but Kassadin is going ham on him. A nice spear landed.
Even if they managed to kill Lucian right there, but then again, you know, they managed to stop the Baron, so they have to start it all over again.
Okay, Elise is still not up and Elise is up, but he still needs some time to reach the Baron side. Okay, Zaya and Rakan are there. Oh, that was a nice taunt from Shen, but there's no one to follow him, and the Baron goes to the blue side. And Zaya used his ultimate. Slowed down. And that was a good ultimate from Galio.
And I think it might be game for the blue team, you know, because
it should be the game.
Yeah, it should be the game. They have Baron, 4 of the enemy are dead, and they're pushing down mid lane with powered up minions. The waves are strong, and there's only Lucian to defend the team. I think this is the game. Lucian trying to clear up the minion wave, trying to buy some time for his team to arrive. Shen gets back up. And they can finish. They're going to take the bot tower instead. What I'd say is picking Elise was not a good idea, because you could use an extra tank in the jungle, you know.
Oh, that was a nice attempt from Morgana, but the ult was neutralized by the Banshee of Elise, but he couldn't survive at last. So
nice knockup coming in from Naf. They're going in pretty strong right there. And chasing Warwick. Kassadin's coming around. Caitlyn is available.
Zaya is there, and the Rakan was grabbed.
And Zaya manages to take down Caitlyn right there.
Look at that shed. Fighting all the time. Tanking all the time for his team. Okay, Lucian is going ham on Caitlyn. But he couldn't survive as Morgana reached there. Now blue team is pushing again.
And Caitlyn getting taken down.
Caitlyn. They hardly tried.
You know, Zaya is doing a lot of damage. We can see from the team fights that she managed to kill Kassadin really fast. And after a while, she's going to get stronger.
Pushing toward the inhibitor,
The
Nexus
last
tower.
whisper comes up for Zaya.
I think Zaya will get some damage spike now. You can see he has completed his Infinity Age also, and also got his last whisper.
Yeah, so Zaya will be doing a lot of damage after he upgrades his last whisper. QSS to the Mercurial Scimitar. I think she will be tried to be reckoned with, unless you get caught and get killed by the Kassadin. If she survives, it's going to be a very, very hard fight for the blue team.
From the other side, we can see Caitlyn has got his full build. So red team should focus on Caitlyn, I guess now. Caitlyn is joining the team after taking his red buff, and Warwick is taking the red buff of the red team. So blue team is going ahead in the jungle objectives also. So that was a nice snare by Zaya, and they have used all of their ultimates. Oh, that was a nice ultimate from Kassadin, and they took up Zaya, the one of the main damage dealers. The Rakan ultimate was not up to the mark in this situation, and that's an ace for the blue team. So I think
After a really intense team fight, Zaya gets taken out. By stepping on the trap. I think she called in her own death, after trapping in the step. Yes.
At that time also, so
yes, exactly. Like, you don't step on a trap against a Caitlyn that's like really, really strong. Has a lot of items available. I think she had almost all of the items. Yes, she was full item, full build, and stepping against on her trap was one of the biggest mistakes you could do.
You can't afford.
You see the damage graph right there. Caitlyn and Kassadin coming out on top, while Zaya and the Lucian are on top on the other team. So I think this series will be going into a third game. and the third game will decide which team wins. So stay tuned.
Okay, welcome back. We are in the last game of the day. Is the game 3 between Instinct Esports and Point Blank, and we are watching some common bans. The Trundle and Blitzcrank has been banned from the blue side, whereas Zack and Galio has been banned from the red side. And the third ban is Gregus from red side and Thresh is from the blue side. Brown has been picked for the blue side for Wakitobaki. Okay, Caitlyn is now in the red side. Okay, so blue team has picked Brom, Velas and Poppy, whereas the red team has picked Caitlyn, Shen and Olaf. So Warwick has been banned and it's really assumable as he was one of the key players in the last game. Bard has been banned for the red team. We can see 3 support bans from the blue side.
Weak-willed fools. You too will be judged.
Okay, so they have neglected Burn Ice. They have banned 4 jungle champions and picked Olaf. So it will be a tough call for the blue team to pick their jungler. Syndra has been picked for Revenant, and we're still waiting for the jungle pick. Okay, so Jarvan is picked for the blue team. I think he is going to be the jungle as Poppy has been picked for the top lane.
Yes, so only the mid lane is left for Colo Fanboy. Shen top, with a Shen top and Olaf's jungle, I think it's a better comp. And nice, we see a Victor coming in. It's a very strong pick, yes.
In the jungle.
Yeah, are you talking about Olaf or Jarvan?
The Jarvan pick.
Jarvan is pretty strong in the top laner right now, but jungling with him can also work. Against Olaf, Jarvan is a very strong pick because you can out and put him in a position that he can't cross walls and stuff, so in these cases Jarvan can be a pretty strong pick to block off Olaf from reaching your carries. So I think this is the reason they picked Jarvan.
User disconnected from your channel.
Okay, we are into the game after a long time, and there's a typical pause at the beginning of the game.
A summoner has reconnected.
Okay, so Poppy was disconnected. But the game has been resumed, and the teams are purchasing their items.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Both the teams are taking some defensive positions, save their buffs, and defend some attacks.
30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
Okay, so both the junglers have started with the camps with the help of the mid laners. Uh, and there's a ward from the red team in the blue buff of the blue team that was put by Shen. Oh, that was a flash EQ from Jarvan, and that's the first blood for Varus. That was a nice initiation by the blue team. The flash Q from the Braum, and the stacks from his passive that stunned the Caitlyn and gave the first blood to the blue team.
The time is now.
So Jarvan was trying to bully that Olaf, but he had to back off as Caitlyn was following. The mid lane, the Syndra is in shortage of mana. Okay, there's a warding fight between the two teams bot lane. The red team has successfully warded the pink ward. You can see Olaf is fighting in the top lane. Ken is back, and Poppy hardly survived, and he has to recall. No other options. That was a nice stun landed by Zyra, but Brom's shield saved Varus this time.
Exhale and fire.
So Olaf is in the bot lane and he's trying to set up a gank, but the minions are not letting him. Jarvan is also moving towards the bot side. Okay, so bot lane of the red side is recalling, and Jarvan has decided to go to the mid lane. You can see there's an initiation from the blue team, and they have taken down Victor. That was a nice initiation by Jarvan, as Victor couldn't use the flash or exhaust, any of those. You can see Zyra is approaching towards the mid lane, and there's a pause, and Poppy is
A summoner has disconnected. A summoner has reconnected. A summoner has reconnected.
game is unpaused after some disconnection issue. Uh,
Boom. Non-existence.
okay, that was a nice flash from Victor that almost saved his life, and the Shen ultimate did the rest. We can see Olaf is packed up, but he has Zyra with him, and that's a nice ult from Braum. But who is about to give the rest of the damage? And the Victor ult took down Jarvan, and that's a nice ultimate from Varus. That Shen teleported, but he has to back off as the Syndra E stunned him. That was a 2-for-1 in favor of the blue team. Okay, Varus is going ham on Caitlyn. Caitlyn used flash. Braum landed his Q. And I think Caitlyn is down. Oh no, that wasn't. That was so close. So far, red team is ahead in warding in the blue side jungle, and Jarvan has put some birds to the blue side of the red team. Olaf is waiting at the bot lane to have some initiation, and he couldn't land his cleaver onto Braum. Okay, there's a from the Victor. He stopped his recall, and now Victor is pushing towards the tower, and Syndra have to recall because she has no mana. There was a fight at the bot lane, and blue team has just lost Braum. That fight. Blue team is improving some dragon side vision, but Syndra has landed some stun on the Shen, and Shen has survived taunt. So blue team is in a good position to fight for the dragon, but all of the team members of the red team there, and there's a nice snare landed by Zyra, and the dragon is going to the blue side. I think Victor is going to Jarvan, but Jarvan uses flash to survive. No damage in any of the team.
Chrono recall engaged.
Okay, flash burn for Victor. That was a good initiation from Jarvan. He had his ultimate, but couldn't take the risk as he have his own flash. And there's a fight going on in the bot lane. Braum and Varus both have used their ultimates, and Olaf is there. I think Varus is dead, and Varus is dead already, but Olaf is still going ham onto Syndra, and the Jarvan out to down Olaf. And Victor ultimate on Jarvan, and he couldn't survive, and Jarvan is also down. So and the Shen ultimate is coming down for Victor, and there's good attempt for taunt, but he couldn't land it. And nice gravity field from Victor, and Brown is down. So 5 for 5, and goal difference is now going positive towards the red side. And the first blood tower goes to red team. Three consecutive times the red point blank has taken the first blood tower, and now there's a fight going on in the mid lane. There's lots of damage going on to Syndra, and but Syndra survives, and Victor was taken down. Okay, Caitlyn is pushing the top lane. Zyra and Olaf, they are following. Braum is running towards the top lane, and Varus is following him. I think they can save this tower this time, but actually not. They are hardly surviving, and Braum is down. And there's a late teleport from Poppy, and they took down Olaf. So that's a 1-for-1 fight. That was a nice gravity field and ultimate by Victor, but Jarvan has survived by EQ, but no, actually taken down. And double kill for Poppy. Okay, so the second dragon is up, and it's a cloud dragon. You can see there's only one word from the blue team in the dragon side. The red team sitting beside the dragon, and they are waiting for the fight, for an initiation from the blue side. Okay, no word left for Brom, and he has just recalled to base for the refresh of his side stone. And Chen is heading towards top lane. He has his ultimate up. There's still no fight for the dragon. Okay, so Poppy doesn't have his teleport up, so it will be a plus point for the red team if they start the dragon, and they are doing it. As Shen has his teleport and ultimate, both are up. So the second dragon is going to the red team, and it's a cloud dragon. Okay, red team is now focusing onto the Baron side. Um, Only Poppy is top lane, and they are pushing towards the top lane. And the response is coming from the blue team, but uh, yes, they have saved the tower this time. Okay, that stun was landed onto Victor, and he's down. And Shen, that's a double kill for Poppy. Nice damage done by Varus there. That's a nice snare from Zyra. I think they should go for the Baron now, as Olaf is down. They are going back. As there is a very short timer on Olaf. They're trying to take the mid tower. So 3 kills and a tower for the blue team. A nice stun landed onto Victor, and he's down with just ultimate. And Syndra has used his barrier to survive from Victor's ultimate. So Victor is hardly going on into the game. And we can see at 307 Syndra, he has completed 2 of his core items.
A summoner has disconnected. A summoner has disconnected.
Okay, there's a battle ping disconnection issue. Uh,
A summoner has reconnected. A summoner has reconnected. A summoner has disconnected. A summoner has reconnected.
okay, so red team has taken down the top lane towers. Oh, Veras has stopped Shen teleporting by his ultimate. That was a nice ultimate from Veras, and Shen is trying to survive, but I don't think he can. And Shen is down by Veras. And there's a nice initiation by Nephilim, which forced Zyra flash. Jarvan and Velas are taking the dragon, and this is an infernal dragon. So, 2 infernal dragons for the blue team.
They'd better have coffee this time round.
team's turret has been destroyed.
So that's an initiation from the blue side, and Zyra was one-shotted, whereas Syndra was got down by Victor Ultimate. Okay, blue team was trying to save the tower, but they have to back off as there are 4 men from the red side, and the mid lane tower down. Oh, that damage from Syndra onto Zyra, and Zyra is down by the Q from Braum. That was a massive damage done by Syndra. And blue team has started the Baron. Um, Olaf is there, he has smite up, and Jarvan has also his smite up, and Olaf is going ham on the blue team. And there was a 3v5 at the Baron side. Basically they tried to stop the Baron, but they lost their lives. So now it's an easy Baron for the blue team. Braum has zoned Caitlyn. So 4 men was down, and the blue team has got the Baron buff very easily. Now they are pushing towards the mid lane with the Baron empowered minions, also towards the top lane.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Okay, so for blue team is waiting in the riverside, and that was a nice ultimate from Varus. But Olaf survived with his ultimate this time, and Stein is taking a lot of damage, and Cinder has taken out both of them. Both of the tanks have been taken down. Now it will be an easier fight for the blue team, but they will go for the Elder Dragon, which will increase their power as they have the Baron buff already to help to zone the two members left. And blue team has taken the Elder Dragon, and Poppy has solo killed Caitlyn. And that's an ace for them from the blue side. The main turning point of this fight was the two tanks were taken down very early, which made the way easier for the blue team to win the fight. Chen and Olaf are up, but they lost their mid lane inhibitor already. Okay, there is a disconnection issue for the battle ping.
A summoner has reconnected. A summoner has reconnected.
Okay, there's a 12k goal difference between the teams in the favor of blue team. And they have stolen the blue buff in front of their face. Oh, that E from Syndra have taken on Zyra, so you can actually imagine how much damage that was. Uh, Almost 1700 HP Zyra was down, and Caitlyn is down already from the stack from Braum, and I think it will be the game. It will be the game for the blue team. They have dominated the game, and Olaf is trying to make some balance, but they couldn't actually. So GG, well played both teams. The Nexus is falling down, and so Instinct Esports is the winner of today's game. You can see the damage graph. The most damage dealt was by Syndra, and then it's Varus. But the interesting part is that Zyra has dealt more damage than Varus, and Caitlyn is far behind. So thanks for watching the game, and see you again next time. Till then, have fun. Good night.